everywhere all the time. It's in my brain, and it's more that it starts as anxiety, and then the remedy to that becomes obsessive and compulsive. So like getting a colonoscopy at 24. Can I tell you a story? I wanted to get a colonoscopy because I was convinced that I had colon cancer, because my For You page, for some reason, wanted to say that I had colon cancer. Anyway, I called the doctor and I was like, can I have this? And they were like, literally no. And I was like, why not? And they're like, you have to have a history of it. And I lied. And I was like, I do. Like, my grandpa or something needed a colonoscopy. That's what you have to do now as a woman in health. It's like, whatever. Because then I also saw videos where it's like, women are being neglected in healthcare. You need to lie to get the service. I'm like, okay, Anyway, so I wanted to get a colonoscopy, and they said the best we can do is an endoscopy, which is when they stick a little camera up your booty hole, okay? Anyway, so I go in. This is the weirdest interaction I ever had, genuinely. And, like, not in a good way. This is the chair. It was, like, slanted like this. Guys, this was last year. Could you imagine? Well, actually, you can, because I'm about to show you in 4K. Ready? This was the chair. It was slanted. It was a woman doctor, Slay. And she slaps her little glove on. Literally, she does this. Whoopsh, whoopsh. And she sticks her, like, 3 fingers, I don't know why you need 3, in lubricant. And she's like, what are we here for? And I was like, I don't know. I think, like, an endoscopy. She's like, you don't need that. And she says, lean over. So I'm, like, straddling this thing here. This is the chair. And I hope no one's into this. Could you imagine I'm, like, getting someone off right there, like, jorking it to my, like, medical story? Anyway, I'm like this. And you can't enjoy it too much. You know what I mean? I couldn't smile, but I couldn't frown, lest she think that she's making me uncomfortable. I didn't want her to feel uncomfortable. So I was kind of, like, in a neutral kind of Mona Lisa state where I was like, you know, I guess the face would be expecting, like I'm expecting. Because again, you can't smile, because then they're gonna like report you for enjoying this exam. Anyway, my pants are around my ankles. I'm waiting. I hear her go whoopsh, whoopsh, lube. And she's talking to me the whole time. And I'm like, do I talk back? Like, I guess I can. Like, her finger's not in my mouth, so I guess I'll talk back. And she, you know, does her thing, puts it in me, her finger. And she's like, no, you look good. And she said, so what are you worried about? And I was like, I don't know. I don't know. I think I have colon cancer. She's like, you don't. Who told you that? And I said, well, I just saw some videos saying that I might have colon cancer just because I don't eat enough fiber, I think. And she's like, no, you're fine. And then she laughed at me while my pants were around my ankles, which, thinking back, I think is now the root of a couple things. I can still hear her laugh today. And yeah, so I don't have colon cancer, which is nice. But to answer your question, yes, I have anxiety, and it leads me into very vulnerable states of being, such as that.